Welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have another great show for you. We've featured a similar bracelet in the past. It was actually quite similar. It's sold out. We didn't get it back until now. But this is the 2.0 version, I should say. It has bigger pearls. These pearls are a substantial size. They're 15 millimeter.
They're very nice.
And you have the choice of white or black. And the great thing about this is it's adjustable.
It's one size, so if you wanted to, you could squeeze them to bypass each other, or they just meet each other here. Or if you had a wider wrist, they'd just be apart and it'd be really pretty. But I love the wire wrapping that goes all the way around. And we reinforced it by wrapping it all the way around the bracelet, which adds this beautiful, unique textured design.
It looks like a lauhala design.
I like that.
On the
yes,
backside.
that's true. Pearls are really a nice size, substantial. I think that if you get it for yourself, you're going to love it. But if you were to gift it to someone, they definitely would think you spent much, much more than you are going to be spending.
Now, I want to point out, these are Baroque pearls. So the Baroque pearls, they're not perfectly round.
Right.
They're a little bit irregular.
That's what people love about them, though.
Yeah, but if you're expecting a perfectly round pearl, this is not that pearl.
Right.
These are the Baroque pearls. They have a beautiful texture to them. Because of that texture, the light hits it a little differently.
Right.
But it's very beautiful. It has a translucent quality about it.
Right.
The wire wrapping is gold-plated over copper, so it's very comfortable, very flexible. We have memory wire in there, so when you pull it apart, it'll go back to its original shape.
Right.
As Lori was saying, you can overlap it, you could stretch it out. So depending on how large or small your wrist is, you can wear it differently.
It's funny you were saying about the pearl, and we have some customers who say, the more that it's not so perfect, the more they love it because they know that it's a real pearl.
I think that's
what's funny.
We were getting a lot of comments that, I do want it a little imperfect because I don't want people to think
it's fake.
It's fake.
Right.
And that's what's great about these. But we have the option, we always offer either black or white. This goes with all our jewelry. We were featuring a necklace with a black pearl and a white, our Hawaiian Islands necklace a few shows back. This will match perfectly with that, and that's what I really love about it. Now, Lori's wearing both of them together, and you can see you can wear them in a lot of different combinations, and you can see that they're very easy to put on by yourself. That was another thing we had to take into consideration. A lot of people have trouble putting their jewelry on by themselves. And we wanted to make sure you had something that you yourself can do alone.
Yeah.
You don't have to ask for help.
But you don't want to rely or have to wait until someone is around to help you. And it just makes it fun and easy because, it's just so easy, right? You just pull it on and off. You don't have to fuss with a clasp, and it just looks so good. But you can see the size of these pearls, they're beautiful.
They're huge.
Of course, each one is going to be unique and different, but we're so excited about these bracelets, and they're so beautiful. You're really going to love it, and they make such a great gift.
It is a great gift because a lot of times when you're buying gifts for somebody, the first thing we ask, especially if it's a bracelet, do you know what size they need?
Right.
And they're whoever's on the phone is thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know what size they need. This is something that you don't have to worry about. This is something where when they get it and they open up the box, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is such an expensive gift.
Right.
But if you've been watching the show, we like to offer things at a very affordable prices. Plus, there's always a holiday, there's always a birthday around the corner. So we always have to have you prepared And the way that we do that is we offer affordable things, and then we'll ship them to you or the recipient.
Right.
And we offer free shipping, and we'll put it in a gift box and wait. If you have a message, we'll include the message too. So we need to make sure that you know that we're going to take care of you
Right.
and all your requests, because we know how it is when we're giving gifts.
Right.
We want to make sure when they open the box, from when they get it
Right.
to when they open the box, that it's all kind of a cohesive package.
Well, Walter called and he said that his wife loves her gift from him. She wears it every day. He said, "Thank you so much. You do a great job." Us.
Me?
So I think what was nice is what we talk about. Walter gets to enjoy feeling really good about the fact that his wife loves the gift that he got for her. And then she feels special and gets to enjoy the gift. And just she feels grateful that Walter was thoughtful enough to get her something.
And it's
So,
nice. Yeah,
right.
it's a nice thing to do, because
Right,
I think she saw it on the show, right?
right.
And then she's like, get me that.
Yeah. And then Cindy always, will order for other people. And then this time she called and she said, "I'm going to treat myself." And I said, "That's awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear that you're going to enjoy something. I mean, all of you work so hard, and it's just nice to have a little something that you feel good about, that, hey, I deserve that. And it's okay to get myself something."
And John
Right.
from Kapa'a watches, and this guy, he's such a generous guy.
Yes,
he
he
knows
is.
weddings coming up, and he was buying gifts not only for the wedding,
Right.
the people going to the wedding, but other people, in that party too. And
Right.
he
The
just
groom, the father,
Yes.
the son.
Nice guy.
And I think also it's because of the way things have been the past few years. I mean, this is the first time he's going to be seeing a lot of these people in some time. And it is like a time warp where, we haven't seen people in 2, 3, even 4 years. So I think that you just want every moment, every gathering to be that much more special.
and then you don't want to be empty-handed too.
Right.
We know, we were talking about, we went on vacation. Now, we went to Japan, which for me, we used to live in Hong Kong, so we lived overseas before, but I had never visited Japan for such an extensive amount of time.
Yes.
And the great thing, I think one of the number one things that, what I loved about Japan the most? The bidets. Hands down. I mean,
I thought you were gonna say the nice,
that was
polite,
good.
generous
beautiful people, wonderful, polite, generous.
the awesome food.
The awesome food. But the bidets, Lori was like, "Are you done yet?" I mean, they were just amazing. And all
Everywhere.
the buttons, there were so many buttons.
Options.
And so many options. And then I was thinking, hey, what does that do? So I had to hold up my phone to translate what the little characters were. And I was like, oh, that warms your seat. And then it goes from like warm to flaming hot, basically. And then the water pressure goes from a trickle to like pre-colonoscopy level, which is it's like, these toilets are amazing.
There's fans.
There's noises, background noise. There's sprays and perfumes.
Oh, gosh.
When we walk into the bathroom, the seat raises for you and lower. It was just amazing.
I'm telling you, these things that make people happy.
But the people and the scenery was nice too. I got to chalk that up. But we didn't.
Food.
And the food was excellent. But we didn't go empty-handed because we had lots of Showcase Hawaii gifts, and Hawaii people. People in Japan love gifts from Hawaii, so we were a big hit too.
Well, I was going to say too that Bruce from Kihei, it's so funny. He's such a nice guy. And whenever he calls, he says, "You got me again." And he goes, "I mean in a good way." But he always comes home right when the show is starting.
Right.
So he likes to
Perfect
surprise
timing.
his wife with gifts that she would never expect, or that she comments, oh, I like that, and then he won't tell her he's getting it, and then he'll surprise her. Thank you to Bruce and to your wife and to all of you out there who have been doing the same gift giving and surprising with us for the last 14 years. We get to be part of that, and it's a lot of fun for us.
We are featuring our heirloom keiki scroll bangles.
Yes.
You're going to love these
So
because
cute.
the babies are always being born. There's always a baby. There's always a baby luau to go
Right.
to. They're always being born. And these are really cute.
Yes.
Did you see me catch that? I'm
It's-
pretty good.
I know.
Now,
They look so tiny.
I know,
but you
it's
know,
almost the size, it could be like a thumb ring for
an
me.
earring, hoop ring.
Yeah.
But you know, when you think about it, that baby's wrist is tiny, and it does have to get over the baby's knuckles.
But-
But the knuckles are usually
They're
just
like
about the size
jelly.
of the wrist.
Too. And you know
I
the
know.
thing about baby knuckles, their hands are so squishy. You don't
Yeah.
you know when you're buying your bracelet to fit you can't get them around the knuckle.
Right.
But these the little baby fingers can squish into
Yeah.
these little holes in these keiki bangles.
Now, of
and
course,
it fits them perfectly.
Yeah, of course, you're not going to have the baby wearing it all the time. It's just for photos. But
Some
a lot
people
of,
do.
But a lot of people, I was going to say, actually like to get it a little large so that they can wear it when they're a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're already a toddler.
Now we have two different choices. We have the two-tone that Lori's holding, and we have the black enamel. Now it's
I can't demo it.
yeah, you can't demo it. No.
Can't put it on.
Exactly. Now, it's interesting because I was looking at them side by side and I kept thinking, wow, one looks bigger. The two-tone looks wider than the black enamel.
Oh, optical illusion.
It's an optical illusion. Exactly. It's hard to tell, but you can see on screen. And it's just that black band kind of brings it together
Right.
a little, and it makes it a little thinner
Right.
looking. Now, if you want that little accent of gold, I think you're going to love the two-tone.
I love the scroll design. The way it's designed, it looks like CZ's.
It does.
Because
Well, the
there's
way
so-
the
right?
way the light hits
There's
it,
so
right.
much, right? There's so much bling factor. It's really pretty.
Now, this is a traditional scroll design, heritage design that you see on most Hawaiian scroll jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot customize this. This is we make these pre-make,
Mm-hmm.
so you can just order these and give them as gift.
I'm so mesmerized.
You
It's
can
so pretty.
Now, let's say you want to put the baby's name on a custom one. We do have a different area
Yes.
on our website that you could customize keiki bangles. But
Right.
this is a special price for these. They're solid sterling silver.
Which is really nice.
Well, it's a great baby
Yeah.
gift. You're always, well, for me, I'm always looking for something to give that's affordable but still nice, and this is it. Now, I have a keiki story. We were on a plane to Japan.
If you're a parent who had, well,
If you're the parent that was on the plane with us,
no, I was gonna say if you're a parent who has traveled with young children or babies, then you can relate to what that parent must have been going through. But if you're someone who was riding in the plane with a young child that was having a difficult time,
no,
Then-
the child was screaming for 8 hours. How do you scream
I
for
did
8
wonder,
hours?
like, why aren't they doing something to help that child?
Well, you know, and I felt for the,
Right?
I
I
mean,
mean,
because we
you
have
feel
a daughter.
for the parent,
I felt for the parent.
right? But then you also feel. I was also feeling for the child because I thought it needs something.
Soothing, right. Yes. And that was the thing. I was thinking, would they think I'm weird if I went? Because I'm kind of like a baby whisperer when it
So
comes.
you went over and said, "Can I help
Well,
you?"
when it comes to kids, I like kids. So for me, I could have put that kid to sleep. I could have walked it down the aisle. But
Yeah.
there's so many freaky people out there.
Right,
I'm sure she's
right.
not going to hand over her kid.
I mean, that's what I thought. I thought maybe they're just so exhausted
Well, I know the mom was
that
exhausted.
they just are like
Right.
I can't deal with it.
And she was traveling alone with 2 kids.
Oh, yeah.
And they were both young.
Right.
So I felt very, I felt for that person.
I just tried to put on my headset and turn up the volume.
I can still hear it. I heard it for 8 hours through mealtime, everything. So I felt,
Poor thing,
but
though.
yeah, I felt for that person.
Yeah.
But yes, so if you have travel coming up and you have small children, just make sure that you give them something to do for the 8 hours. And, but anyway, but it was still a nice trip.
Yes.
I enjoyed it when we got off the plane, and it was nice getting far away from that.
I mean, we have gotten on plane rides where there was no issue like that whatsoever.
And
You can just sleep. So.
And the thing is, and I know people are watching, and they're saying, well, you never, well,
Right.
that's true. We were very fortunate, but at the same time, I know it happens, so I do understand. It's not like, I didn't like the person for coming on the plane. I don't want any backlash. That's basically what I'm saying.
I think, again, we saw both sides. It's like
Right.
you feel for the parent, and then you feel for the child. And then you feel for yourself because you're like, I just want to sleep.
Yes.
But that's okay.
So you're probably wondering what led me to that story. It's our keiki bangles.
Yes.
So that was, I was talking about keikis.
Right.
But that, I bet if I walked over there with a keiki bangle and put it on that baby, the baby would have fallen right asleep. That was my point to the whole story.
I was wondering.
Yeah, that was it. I had to bring it back around to make sense for the whole show.
I know earlier you mentioned that sometimes travel can be hectic and stressful and you need a vacation from your vacation, but I am striving to make future travel, really it should be a break. It's when you're on that, like, every day you gotta get going, you gotta go, and you're standing in lines or whatever, crowds. So I think, at least for us, we're looking towards finding that balance, right? Of sometimes you just want to chill, and that's the whole point, is you can relax, you're not on a schedule, you can do whatever you want to do, eat whatever you want to eat, when you want to eat it.
My other point, that's a good point, but back to...
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Back to what the show's about. My other point is, we should have brought these when we were traveling, because we met up with a person that had a new baby. And this would have been really... We didn't know these people.
Right.
But it was friends of friends. And it would have been nice to give it to them.
True.
Because it's a super affordable thing. And the baby was turning 1 soon.
Aw, and that's easy to
Remember?
carry.
So
Yeah.
it would have been nice. So I think in the future, we're going to carry these just in case. And I think it would have soothed the baby. Now, come to the, because you put it on the baby and the baby's looking at their wrist and it's shiny.
Right.
And it doesn't come off and it doesn't have anything dangly. So it would have been kind of neat. And then I would have been the hero on the plane.
That's true.
Everybody would applaud me.
I will push you next time to do
Okay,
it.
yeah, I'm going to do it next time.
And then we'll tell you about it.
Yeah, and then you'll see me on the news. They had to turn the plane back because this guy was harassed, trying to tell the lady to put this on the baby. It's going to be a big thing. I better, you know what? I'll just keep it in my head. I don't even have to do it. Anyway, but if you know of a baby luau coming up and you want to order, it's very easy to order. www.showcasehawaii.tv, or you could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Also, I want to say, if you know that somebody's going to have a baby, in 9 months, this is a great gift because we are having it at a special price right now.
Right.
So we don't know what it's going to be. And the silver's been going up and down too. So this is a great gift, as an anticipation to be
That's
invited
right.
to the baby luau.
Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on special Spectrum Channel 1016.
Here's a look at some other items we're offering this month. So if you're looking for that perfect fish hook, and we know that a lot of you like to collect fish hooks, and a lot of you like to wear them on a daily basis. Now this is a beautiful piece. It's our koa wood abalone fish hook. It's a mix of two of probably one of the
I was going to say
most beautiful materials.
I was just going to say, such a beautiful combination. And in addition to you loving fish hooks, you love to give fish hooks.
We have a lot of people that actually give it on a regular basis.
It's a beautiful gift with a lot of meaning and very special in the Hawaiian culture. And so to have the beautiful koa wood combined with that beautiful abalone shell, and I just love the design. It's very modern.
Yes, it is modern, and it's set all in .925 sterling silver. We are including the rope chain. It's an 18-inch rope chain. And we know that when you get a piece of jewelry, and if it doesn't include the chain, we know that you're not happy. So we want to make sure that you're happy, and we are including the rope chain. This is great for a man or a woman.
Yes.
So anybody on your gift list will be happy to get this. Now you're going to love these. They're our freshwater pearl birthstone pendants. Everybody was asking for something they can give that's kind of personal or personalized, I should say. So it's not a name or an initial, but it is the month of their birthstone. And this is a way to buy multiple gifts and kind of customize it to that person's birthday.
Well, a lot of you say you're buying for multiple people in your family. It could be that you have 5 granddaughters or 10 granddaughters. And you want to get them the same so they don't fight over who got more or who you spent more on or which one's nicer.
Always happens.
But you can make it slightly different by picking different colors. And it could be based on their birthday, or if it's for friends or other people that maybe you don't know their birth date or birth month, you can just pick a color that you think they might like.
Yeah, if you know their favorite color, or let's say you think just the clear diamond looking one is the best choice, you can do that too. But we have all 12 months and all 12 colors. I have to say, this item is the perfect item for pretty much anybody. But it's also one of those items that if you want to show that you have really great taste in jewelry and that you want to give somebody a gift that looks super expensive they don't know.
I think that would definitely surprise someone.
Yeah, it's our Hawaiian Islands freshwater pearl pendant. You can see all the beautiful details. It's gold-plated over sterling silver. Now, know that the chain is adjustable. It's an 18-inch chain, but it does adjust depending on how high or how low. Lori's wearing a collared top, so she wanted it to fall below the collar, and you can see it's perfect.
It has so many great features. It has the cubic zirconia, which adds that little bit of sparkle and bling, and then that beautiful pearl that dangles, and you have your choice of the black pearl or the white pearl, and then you've got that little curved design that just adds that elegance to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful horizontal style piece, and again, it includes the chain and it is adjustable.
Now remember too, when we send it to you, it's going to come in a gift box.
Yes.
So let's say you got an invitation to a baby luau and you don't know what to get. Yeah, you're going to give them money. Everybody does that. But you want to do something special and you want to give them something special. We have the perfect gift. It's super affordable, and you can still give them, a little bit of cash on the side.
I think it's nice when you give a gift that will be remembered, and every time they wear it,
they'll think of you.
Yes. You know who got this for you?
Auntie and uncle.
Right. And, they will admire it. It will be in photographs. I like giving something where it really is meaningful and special and just becomes part of the memory of a special occasion.
Now, these are all 0.925 sterling silver. You have your choice of the black enamel, so it has a nice black enamel trim on the top and the
Yes,
bottom,
the traditional border.
or the two-tone. Now, depending on which one you want, they're both priced at an incredible price. And we have sizes 5 and 5.5, so it's your choice.
This is sterling silver, so
And
it's beautiful.
it's beautiful, and it will fit any keiki too. If you've been looking for something special, it could go either way too.
We've had men and women order
Yes,
this.
we've had. And we've had people who order it with just the scroll in the front.
Right.
Or they order it with their name on it. But
Yes.
this is a custom piece that you can customize according to how you want it.
Right.
An interesting note, we had a customer order a custom item. They put all their grandkids' initials on the front. So you'd have, I don't know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, if you named your kids by those letters, on the front. And then they had the names in the back, engraved in the back,
Right.
with a little heart after each one of them.
Right.
So it was very special, and it turned out really nice.
I just thought of something.
What?
There have been a lot of customers who have called in, and all their kids or all their grandkids, it starts with the same letter.
So you don't
Like
need,
K.
yeah, you don't need to have 6 Ks on the front,
Just one.
or or a little X and then a 6, K times 6.
Right.
So
That would be cool
hey,
too.
You could get creative. We could do pretty much anything. But it does have a Figaro chain. It has that beautiful lobster claw clasp, and it's very easy to put on. And this is easy because you don't have to slip it over your knuckles. So if you know approximately what your wrist size is, then just go for that size because it's great.
So what Wayne's referring to is, whereas with our bangos, you have to measure around your knuckles because you're sliding it up and over that. This is right on your wrist. And so you just, if you measure your wrist, you just then want to add maybe about a 1/2 inch.
Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy. So log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.